Hey everybody, welcome to Mom Plays. I'm Mom. Hello. We are here doing another Fallout 4 settlement build at the lovely Coastal Cottage. This is one of the more challenging builds I have done. It was highly frustrating, and when we get in there, I'll explain why. But in the meantime, so we are at almost the northernmost edge of the map. Let's look at our map here and I'll show you why. Let's see, Macra fish packing, that's what we're looking at right there. And then the Rook family house, Hugo's Hole, and Dunwich Borers are over here. And the Parsons State Asylum is over here. So we're close to Parsons. Those are kind of your, I don't know, your markers on the map. So let's go on up and see why this is a challenging, stupid, challenging build. So first you got your gate, and I did something I usually don't do, which is all concrete walls wherever I did it. If you notice, we're on a nice slope, and when we shut the doors to the gate, there's quite the hang gap, but this is where the main road comes up, and that's where I wanted my gate. So yeah, that's kind of how come that's that way. And then when you come in, obviously, you're going to have your first guard posts right here where they can look out on the front gate. Oh, look, provisioners. Weren't you the one that was just opening and shutting my gate and annoying the hell out of me? You were. What up? And I got my array of missile turrets and laser turrets and spotlights and, regular turrets. I like to do a mix-up of a few. That's a shotgun turret up there. And, of course, we have my box that has my power in it, kind of hanging off of here and enclosed so it can't get shot at. I've got my caravan set up right here. They can come in and sell their wares. I always like the cook. It just looks campy and homey when you do like the cook pot and give them some place to hang out. It just looks nice. It looks like you're being nice. Is that Cricket?
What? This place just has farmers? Shit.
Yeah, this place just has farmers.
Or is the maniac slobbering for a mini nuke, am I right?
I love Cricket. She's so crazy hopped up on something. Probably psycho. All right, and then so when you come in, what you have when you first come into this place is this garage, which is mostly intact, and this house, which is definitely not intact whatsoever, including there's a hole that goes into the ground here, and I gotta tell you, covering that up was a bitch because I couldn't figure out how else to use it. So if you come to the left, I have another turret up here to cover on this side, and then I have my box of generators and another guard post that looks out here, which is good because I get attacked from this side here and the front a lot, and this whole side likes to be attacked by gunners a lot. So why aren't you moving? Do you not have enough power? There we go. That's right. Do your thing. Alright. Why every time I tape it decides to do this, I don't know. But anyway, that's right. Alright, so, and if you notice, I had a hard time getting stairs up to there, like up to the guard post. We're on a funky hill and it made me do funky things. There's another spot that's even funkier. As you can see, it's very hilly. Ugh. Hilly enough that you can't even walk up it. You have to jump. So I took the garage and did, of course, what did I do? I made it my garage, of course. Your workbench is in here. I did not realize till just now that this workbench is floating. How gay is that? But whatever. I've got my armor workbenches, my weapons workbenches, my power armor setup, and the workshop setup. And then I did this glitch that's really cool. When you use fences, you can actually, without using the door walls, glitching a door wall through here, you could just glitch the door in. And it's fully functional. Thank you to, I'm going to give a little shout out here to Haus of Klaus for reminding me of that glitch, because now I've used it in a bunch of places, and I loves it. I so loves it. And I just like to give a shout out to Haus of Klaus. Klaus, watch this video. I had just as much trouble as you did. Ours turned out similar but different. And I really like yours. I'm not sure how I feel about mine. But anyway, that was my shout out for the day. Okay, so when you come here, you've got stairs going up here. This is the living quarters that I built on top of the house, because like I've said in previous videos, I hate having something that you don't use, a building that you can't use. So Spectacle Island, that one building that you really can't use, piss me off to no end. And folks, I'm on console, so no, I can't do mods, so I can't get the spring cleaning mod and scrap the crap out of the shit that I don't want. So you know, such is life. So anyway, so when you first come in, you have your bar and outdoor shopping area, but it's not as outdoor as the ones that I've made in my other videos. So that's a little different. It's all covered, and you come in and you've got your table to sit at, some disco lights for, you know, nighttime ambiance. What up, dude? Yeah. All right. And then you've got a little shop in the corner here that I've put some shelves up and given her a little place for people to shop, magazine rack, you know, shopping stuff. And then I have to say that this, I'm going to give you a show of this platform, because you will notice that part of it I got platform in, and then there's rugs in weird places, because it literally would not let me drop any kind of flooring there. And that's the hole I'm talking about. It will not let you freaking cover up that hole. So I use the rug trick, which is rugs will go into places that wood will not. So I put rug over this to cover up the hole, and it doesn't look too bad to me. And then on this side, so you could come in here and it let me put the flooring in and flooring in here, but it would only let me put 1/2 floor here and 1/2 floor here. I don't know why it let me glitch this one in and it wouldn't let me glitch anything else, but there is a skeleton underneath that chair, and I at the last minute went, wait a minute, why am I not covering that with rugs? And these ones are wide enough. And then I was like, well, just the rug sitting there looks stupid. So I put a table on it, and now it looks like it's supposed to be there. Like there's floor underneath it. It's supposed to be there with a table. So I'm pretty proud of that. Now the other problem is when you come up here. Now this is my outdoor garden. And you come up here, you've got seating, some nice lighting of the stairs. I lit the stairs everywhere with my little mushroom lights so you could see in the dark. You got some seating here, a couple of vending machines, and a little bit of light, but not too much. Barbecue place, and this is my little patio, so I've got some patio chairs sitting out here, and a place to sit and do some campfire marshmallow roasting, because, you know, marshmallow roast, right? And this is just kind of like a walkway path, and it surrounds things. There are open areas, as you can see, that surround shit like this. A freaking couch you can't get rid of. You can't get rid of. B, you can't build over it. You cannot put concrete blocks or flooring over it, so you end up with this space in the middle. So what I did was I took it and I did the flamingo decorations, and then I decided we needed a statue of our founder. Now, it's a guy statue, and the founder is me, and I'm a girl, and my character's a girl, but still, this is the founding father statue. A founding mother's statue? Yeah. Anyway, so I decided to put a little statue in the courtyard here. Of course, I railed everything off so people don't walk in the lovely dead tree forest here, but I couldn't build over this because of the trees, so I made another little artsy-fartsy flamingo place. And then, of course, some more sitting. Now, this, I think, is the only generator that I have that is out in the open, and I just couldn't figure out where else to put it, and I finally said, screw it. And I actually left it out in the open, which kind of mars the beauty of my pretty little deck and park, but whatever. So this is how I solved the problem of this whole area right here around the couch. Literally, this whole area is a giant junk pile that you can barely build on, and I seriously wanted to hide it because I didn't want uneven ground. So now it's a deck. And of course, it's right next to the bar, so they can walk down here, get their drinks, come up here, drink them. I also, on this side, I put stairs down so we could check out the Brahmin, or you could like run around out front here. And I also put stairs going down here on the porch so that there was a quick way to go in and out of the shop if you wanted to. And if you notice, when I walled it in, I did not wall the entire thing. I walled up to this cliff because that's where the overhang is. And it wouldn't let me put a fencing here because this is over the build line, and I don't know why it let me put that one there, but it did. So it's kind of another place for me to come if we're getting shot at, basically, because from here I can stand here and shoot at them. And then because this whole thing is a cliff, why the frick waste my resources when I can't God mode mod and have unlimited resources? Why waste my resources walling in something that really is just a cliff? So that's kind of how it went all the way around to here. And I put this here because technically somebody could come across here and get in, but that's why there's turrets and a guard post here. So here's my next guard post.
How are you?
I have been attacked from this area once. What is that? Wait, I'm going the wrong direction. Where are you? Are you dead? Oh, it's a dead Yao Guai. Okay. So, dead, not hanging. That's cool. Seen those too. And so when you come around here, if you want to come off the deck from this direction, you would come into the farming area, which isn't huge. I mean, it's just enough to cover who lives here, and I've wanted to plant more, but I'm pretty much at my limit. So you got some carrots, you got some corn, you got some mute fruit. No potatoes at this place. They decided that they don't like potatoes. Everybody here's allergic. They're allergic. And then this was just a platform because I had like turrets lined up here. So I just made it a little platform I could get up to and fix them very quickly if I needed to. And then I put a couple of industrial lights that I had here that shine on the mute fruit plant and give you a little look. What up?
Eat. It's as simple as that.
It is. Get to work. Or I'm not going to let you eat. And get out of my way, too. All right, so we're going to go around the outside, and then we'll head upstairs to the, to there. To the room and board area. So there's a ladder that comes up on this side, and this whole area looks out here, and I put turrets running in this direction. I don't know if they shoot over these. I think they do. I haven't been attacked from this direction since I've done this, but, you know, if they do, I'll find out sooner or later. And then this was just an overlook till I realized the one thing that I didn't have here was a clinic. So I made a clinic. Of course, we've got to have a clinic. So you got your waiting area, your seating here. You got your dock and seating here. And then, of course, his desk and monitor so he can keep... I know it's a television monitor, but you don't have just like a computer console that you can put on a desk. So it looks... I mean, I guess it's cool, but I'm pretending like that's a computer. So that's what it is, people. It's a computer now. And then, of course, a chem station to make your chems. And past that is the hospital if you have to have an overnight stay. And, of course, I assigned the doctor to one of these beds, so somebody's always here. And then keeping in tradition, because we now have a tradition, we have our cat and puppy pictures in the clinic to make everybody feel better about being sick. That's what I say anyway. So that's the clinic. And then, shut it in your face there, bud. All right, and then I made this walkway so that I'd have a wall, and it was really funny because I didn't think this would work until, I hate to say it, another shout out to Haus of Klaus. I ripped out this entire wall and redid it after watching your Coastal Cottage video because I realized I could get that glitch to work for me where I set up concrete blocks and it let me glitch them through rocks. And because the blocks were glitched through the rocks, it let me glitch the walls through the rocks. I was freaking ecstatic during this part of my build. I couldn't believe I could get it to go. So this is another walkway if you wanted to come out here and maybe have a seat. Of course it gets cloudy. So you could have a seat and just hang out or whatever. And another set of stairs going down. So there's a set of stairs on either side to get up here. What's up, Sailor Moon? All right. So, and then we've got our living quarters. So the first part is the bottom here. And it's a nice, big, like usual, spacious place. We've got seating in the nook. We've got our bed space over here, amply decorated, ample storage space for all your storage needs. They got a place if they want to just come and have breakfast or eat up here and be alone, they can. We got the one guy here who kind of has his own private little nook. And then, of course, another, I don't know, it just looked good, computer desk and everything. And a wet bar and a little curio cabinet, and we're set to go. So this is area number 1. Yeah, I think it looks pretty snazzy. And frankly, the top looks pretty much the same because, you know, it's a freaking box on a box. Of course, I specialize in boxes on boxes. So let's go up to the second box. So I gave these guys a bookshelf. Couldn't figure out what else to give him, but it's pretty much the same. You got table in the middle. They've got a little bit better seating. You got your beds running along here. Another set of nooks, but not quite as special, and a little lookout. This area is a little bit smaller than the bottom. And then more beds. So I think it turned out pretty well. And I don't know, I was just thinking, I don't know if anybody noticed, but I have lights here, and I could have used a just shite ton of these all over to light this place up. But it turns out that if you add these to with the like something like this, you get a little better lighting at night. And I've thought about this, about putting like these type of lights on the power switch, the one that has the switch, so you could turn them on and off, so that at night I could come and turn them off. But like lights are on, they're on. You know, you're playing the game, you're not going to go turning off the lights and shit and trying to create ambiance. Shut the door. Are you born in a barn, dude? Well, he was a ghoul. Oh, that was ghoul racism. That's not cool at all. All right, so pretty much this is Coastal Cottage, and I got to tell you, this was more challenging build-wise. Not what to build, but how you were going to get it built. This was more challenging than even Hangman's Alley. Everybody says Hangman's Alley is really challenging. It's not. Build up, people. Build up. I know, that sounded rude. I mean, seriously, in Hangman's Alley, you can't spread out. You have to build up. So I didn't find much challenging about that except for how far you could build up. This one was a challenge because you got shit you can't build over all over the place. It's annoying. And then when you don't have shit to build over, you have like a freaking 7% slope that you'd have to put chains on if you were driving a semi truck up it in the snow. And so that's kind of irritating too, because then you end up, you know, having to do glitches to get blocks to stack like this so that it doesn't look like they're just hanging out into space. Like, yeah, I just poofed that concrete block into space. But yeah, so Coastal Cottage, folks. So please leave comments below. Tell me how you think I did on this particular build, because it was definitely challenging. And you know, please leave me a like and sub if you like what you see. You've been watching Mom Plays. You can follow me on Twitter at Tonya Treese or on my blog, mywarpedworld.blogspot.com. And I will catch you all next time.